Alright, what's up? Hey Dribberome. Everybody. Looks like my Streamlabs bot is working this morning because it just fired off on Kick, TikTok, and... No, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. So at the very least, that seems to be working this morning. I'm going to have to readjust the intervals, though. Because I set it to 1 minute, or like one... I set it to the lowest one to see if it'll fire off at least this morning. And it's firing off, so at least I know it's working now. Alright. We're going to do some Titan's Quest 2 for a few hours this morning, and then we've got New World Eternum's Night Haven DLC. Servers are supposed to go down in about an hour and a half for patching. I don't have any of those types of things set up yet, Dribrum. Not at the moment. I don't have any sort of like commands or things set up. That'll be long term. I've had Streamlabs for years, but I've never used any of the chatbot things just because I'm really lazy about setting all that stuff up. So I'm trying to be better about that. So at the very least, I have the CloudBot turned on now, so at least I have a message that goes out. It should, theoretically, the way it's set is it's supposed to go out every 15 minutes, so long as there has been one line typed into chat by an outside user. I had it set at 5 lines of chat, and it wasn't firing last night, so I dropped it to 1 line of chat, and it seems to be working, because at least it just fired off everywhere this morning, so we will know later. But I don't have any interactive commands set up. Nope. Wolfrain Gaming says, just started New World, loving it so far. It's a great game. Like, from a single-player RPG perspective, it is a lot of fun. Yeah, this is Nemesis Energies. Yeah, see, the other Queen's Horde is there. That is going to be... Let's do north first. Alright, it'll take me a minute to get back to the controls. I haven't played in like a week. We'll take it. Oh, get out, get out. Fetch play. Use my own magic against me. Dude, where'd you go? Right. Oh, they're gonna have to work on that. Okay. I don't think absorb the nemesis energy. We could do that before we head back. Oh, I might not be able to get there from here. It looks like that actually is blocked out. Maybe. Oh, I can get around over here. Ooh, teleporter. Oh. Do I have any Molly left, I wonder? The pig glances at you. I do.
What am I... Oh, that felt odd. How long was I a pig for? Oh, the last thing I remember, I was travelling to Pyrgos to sell my wares.
1 second here. Yep. Why were you pig?
It's, difficult to remember exactly. I found a delicious feast in some ruins. I ate some, and suddenly, I was walking on 4 legs. I have a few things left to sell at...
Alright, show me what you got. I don't need any of it, probably, but... How do you do? Nah. Be grumpy all you want, Mr. Coastal Sailors.
Folk has said that there's a strong source of Nemesis energy within the Ichthian fortress to the north of here. But we're approaching the center of the Ichthian's military strength. Be wary.
Alright, well I actually don't want to be here then. I want to go to a different location. Yeah, I actually don't want to be at this one. I want to go back down over here. Take me to this portal right here. Well, first they would need to make sure that Zeus and Poseidon are relevant to the story of this game. There's no reason to have them in the game just because they are Greek gods. Relevancy to the Titan Quest II story is paramount. Alright, the other part of the Queen's thing is down in here too, which we need to find. Okay, I can't get there from here. Was there a way to get down over there that I missed? There's a couple of ways we might be able to get over here that I just noticed. We might need to go north from here. From the Eastern Roaming Arena. There is something down there in the center. Oh, you're a big boy. Alright, hang on. I gotta go take care of these bitches. Alright, got you down. Bitch, please. This guy's pretty badass. A lot of really cool abilities on him. That was pretty awesome. Like, he, like, pulled himself to me with, like, a rope. He netted me. He did some AoEs. I'm impressed. Regular old commander kicking ass and taking names. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up the gut here. Ooh, that was cool. Oh, I can't get there directly from here, or can I? Teleporter. Better than the Dune Bank transferring box, Jesus. Yeah, that, when you made that post yesterday, it's actually made me paranoid about, like, not paranoid, but like, I'm kind of like, do I really want to go through all that? I really am coming to the point of, like, do I really want to go through all that effort to move my bank stuff? Or to move my base stuff, like... Oh, I don't know how I'm getting down there. That just seems like an unnecessarily pain in the ass thing that we have to do. Man, I sure don't feel like we can get to there from here. On the edge of this temple are two chained skeletons, likely remains of ancient priests who served in this place. A dusty scroll lies beside one. The priests of Kronos remain below, entombed within. Let them rot with their beloved scrolls, never again to see the light of the sun. Such is the fate of any who dare seek forbidden lore. Those who tread these profane halls, be warned. Bubblehead wants to know why he's seeing me in a vertical format on YouTube, not a full screen like normal. Is this something on my end? Well, if you look at the pinned post at the top of the chat, you'll notice that there are two streams. We are on a vertical stream and a horizontal stream. And if you follow the link in the pinned post at the top of the chat, it says horizontal stream here, and there's a link you can click. So people can watch in vertical or horizontal format. We're also live on kick.com, twitch.tv in horizontal format, and tiktok.com in vertical format. So I'm all the places in all the formats, and you get to watch where you prefer. But that's how you find the horizontal. You follow the links.
You found your way here. I'm excited for you to meet my two friends.
Hey CV, why don't you go ahead and come up with a few $1,000,000 and invest in the company, and then you can make demands. Or better yet, become a programmer and go work for them. Or better yet, get some programming skills, come up with the funding, and make your own game that does exactly the things that you want to do. A game company should never focus on remakes ahead of making new games. Ever. Never, never, never. But I think the originals were better! Well, you're in the minority. Like, the vast majority of people who play video games want sequels, not remakes. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk this morning. What's up, Blueface? What's up, Machine? Zeus banished his father's body to Tartarus, and he and his siblings banded together, gathering powerful allies to face the remaining titans in the 10-year battle that boiled seas and cracked the earth.
Connected to Nemesis right now? I don't hear anything. She could be listening in, observing us.
The 5 who were eaten. It must have been squished inside his belly, pressed together, unable to starve but hungry, never having tasted mother's milk. No wonder they are tyrants that were driven mad before they ever saw the sun. Oops. Well, I look forward to you getting some programming skills and or funding and or making the games that you want to make. That's the best way to get the things in life that you want, is to make it happen.
I've got a bad feeling. Keep your wits about you unless you fancy a quick trip to Hades.
Time ticks ever on, wearing a stone with wrinkles and aches. God, don't remind me. What's up, Hector? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I probably better not pass up all of these little alcoves then. There might be more. That definitely looks like something creepy in there. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, I bet we can go out there and grab the helm. Maybe. I'm gonna keep following this path out and see what we can see. Spiders! Come here. Hey, chatbot is working this morning. Awesome. It was not working last night, so it must have just needed to refresh. I may have a couple of new things to wear. No, mine is better. Plated robes. I prefer Magus robes, to be honest with you. Mm-mm. But speaking of which, it's maxed. I gotta figure out where I want to put some more points here. Barrier's never a bad thing. Resists are never a bad thing. These are all maxed. Increase shock and chill. I'm just gonna go straight up increase damage. Fuck yeah, 24%. I'm at 20% increased cold damage. That'll do nicely. Now where, oh where do I want to put? I'm gonna keep beefing this up. Do another level of frost explosion? Yes, please. Oh, I got a quest that just started. The Tortured Priest. Speak to the Tortured Priest. Oh, there's an NPC up here. We're gonna want to go sell first. Dark energy swirls within and around the man as he writhes and twitches in agony.
It appears that he's filled with Nemesis energy. It doesn't seem pleasant.
Try to absorb it. He shoves you off, wide-eyed and panicked.
Get away!
I must
show her I am worthy of mercy!
must show her that I am worthy of mercy. Oh, hello. Oh, free barrier. Yeah, I don't use a lot of melee, but I'll tell you what, that right there is immediately going to replace the one I'm wearing, which is a piece of junk. Yeah, for sure. Oh my. Alright, I need to go back to town and sell.
Yet another strike welcome.
Oh, some goodies in the chest. Ugh. Oh, can I not get past this? There's definitely a wall there, but I don't know how to get past it at the moment. Oh. that would be that. And that, my love, was that. Well-worn Messenian armament has Arenas inscribed into the bronze of the shield boss. Okay. Who are you?
It'll take more than that to get his attention in this.
Okay. Oh my goodness, hello. My goodness, there's a lot of goodies. Ow! There's gotta be something on these scrolls then. We found the answer. He can give us true mortality. We simply revive him from where he lies in Tartarus. Hang on, I'm gonna need to use the mouse to individually click on these. We are not immortal. Alekutron claims that true immortality is possible. Was able to refresh his youth. His hair turned from white to fresh black. His belly filled. He was well fed. Youth again. We can perform the ritual again against staving off. Okay, Electruon. Queen Arena's soldiers have sealed us in. The fates are cruel. My name was Cluminos, and I was alive.
So
Cluminos is his name. What's up, Shiny?
Luminous? That is me. Is it not? The pain. I cannot think. I know that aura. It is you. Nemesis! Mistress, have you returned to end my punishment? I am sorry. I prostrate myself before you. I will not resist you again. Just end the pain.
Alright, we're gonna absorb this.
You are not her. Stay away from me. I await her return. Her mercy.
I won't hurt you.
Why did you give me hope? The pain does not end. Nemesis, is it you? You threatened to kill me.
What do you know about Nemesis?
She tests.
Okay.
Goddess, have you returned to show me? You are.
Go away, Storm Revenant. I'm trying to talk to this guy and convince him to let me do my thing.
Nemesis! You are not her! You... you seek to stand against her! Nemesis!
Hang on. So every time I do that, I get one of these ads, and then he takes damage and regenerates.
Nemesis! I have suffered enough! You threatened to kill me.
Yes, I will kill you.
If only...
I have
No.
for die file and can free you.
Only lies! Nemesis! You are not... Nemesis! You...
God damn it. Stupid ads, go away.
Nemesis! I have... Please, Mistress...
Tell me and I will end your
Darling
torment.
Lord Kronos... You can raise him. The ancient law... It says you must fill his empty veins with blood once more. The ichor of Titans. If you gather enough, he will return. Full of fury.
Thank you, Cluminos. Now I will free you.
Ah! Yes! Yes! Let me die! Nemesis, please, remove your energy from me. Let me pass into the underworld at last. I told you what...
I see you met Clumens. Poor fool. He resisted old age for so long, but sought true immortality. So I gave it to him. How cruel of you to steal my gift.
Piss off, bitch.
You did the right thing, Dad. I think. Living in pain for centuries. Denied the peace of Hades. It must have been torture.
Okay, that fire hurts. Oh my goodness gracious. That was like a wall of fire. That height. Okay, well, good thing I had a portal set up right back over here. Greaves of Might. I don't think there's anything else in here. Still don't know how to get out there. See, none of these lead me in that direction. It's very interesting. do I get over there? This is gonna drive me nuts. I wonder if I missed something down here. And that's how you get over there. Because I don't see anything in here. So if you look over here, I need to get over here to access Queen Irina's Golden Horde. There's a skull fragment over there. But I haven't figured out how to get to that little place. And I'm wondering if maybe I missed something right down in here. If that goes over and then connects up. I've been trying to figure out how to get there for like the last hour. One day, perhaps. That's the third one of those. Don't know how many more I need to light, though. Yeah, there's the central thingy, which I don't want to touch yet. There is a brazier.
You are growing so beautifully.
Alright, I guess we have to speak to the deranged priest.
Ah, mistress. It is a joyous day when you once again step foot in my humble temple. Your dark gift pulses within me, mistress. My life, now truly eternal, is yours forever. I have been caring for your garden as you asked. It grows, undisturbed and strong.
What did I ask you to do?
You asked me to protect the ancient secrets. To tend to the Garden of Power you left in your wake. Have I not done well these past years? None living have stepped foot in... Wait. Your aura is hers, but your face is not her mask. You are not my mistress. You will not have her knowledge. Rise, fallen brothers! Defend our home!
Yeah, get away from that wall of fire. That shit's nasty. Look, he keeps regenning. Hang on, what is this over here? Nothing, I'm just blocked from exit. Oh, I just had to click him to interrupt it.
And so
Okay.
you've ended the lives of two men who survived Mycenae's fall and the long centuries since. You've destroyed something unique. Ask yourself, is what you're doing improving the world?
That was a cool VFX. Crimson words have been written with meticulous care across the ancient stone. Something about them hurts your eyes. We're going to read the words. You try to read a line, but the words slide away from you, oily and foul. They begin to dance as one, like a dark cloud of buzzing flies. Within the cloud, you glimpse a massive body at the bottom of a ravine, lying still in the dust of eons. A cloaked figure kneels before the body, offering up something red and glowing, so bright it burns. You blink in pain, and the next thing you see is a shadow with a crooked smile holding a dripping sickle as he stands above a mountain.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
You were just standing there, refusing to respond to me for more than an hour.
Okay.
All you were doing was staring at the inscription. What happened? Are you all right?
Yes?
Gods. I'm just glad your mind didn't melt out of your ears.
Me too.
The priests here, I think they really did figure out how to use Titan Ica to raise Kronos. No wonder this temple was sealed. Yet the knowledge has still fallen into the wrong hands. We need to stop Nemesis. Not just for our survival, for the world's.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely, we just got...
Surely you've absorbed enough Nemesis energy now?
Like, now we know her nefarious plan, and this is still not open. I wonder why. Look at all the treasure chests back in there. How much money you want to bet it has to deal with these, braziers? And I'm gonna have to figure out how to light every single one of them, probably. And if I've missed any, it's not gonna open the treasure chest room. I don't see any buttons. Oh, the question is gonna be how do I find all the braziers? Yeah, there's no way for me to know. Unless that's gonna show me what that is. Oh, there's one. It's right up there. I see it. I wonder if this is the only one I missed. I mean, it's just treasure, man. It's just treasure. It's open. Yay! All right. I don't care about light armor. And I can't wear any of the rest of it. I can wear the boots, though. Agility. Persistence. I'll keep the ones I have. They give me more health. It's never just treasure. No. My first ever girlfriend's name was Treasure when I was like 14. I don't remember how old I was. 13, 14. Wasn't really a girlfriend. You know, your first, what you think is your first girlfriend. Oh, she kissed me. Oh. All right, it put me out here. I still don't know how to get down there. Let's go around and see. Oh, Jesus, there was a way over here. I never even paid attention. No! Do I not have all three of the skulls? Where's that third one? Obtain the third golden skull. I thought... Oh, man. Alright. How do I get down there? I thought that's where we needed to go. I could have sworn the other one was the place where I needed to place the three. Now I'm confused. Yeah, let's go here. You be cranky all you want, monsters. We're going down over here really quick. I have a mission. Man, on a mission. Yeah, go down there. I thought that's where I needed to place something. Why is my aura turned off? Yeah, this right here. The dusty skull. Restore. Restore what? Oh, I never noticed that. I was down here like 4 times thinking I had to do something else. I thought I had to bring the 3 skulls down there. That is not what I need to do. Alright, we're good. Go back up to that other one really quick. We'll deposit this 3rd skull. Good luck with that. I also think I have the last shelf fragment to turn back into town. Servers should be going down for New World here in about 20 minutes for the patch. Nope, get the mage, get the mage, get the mage, get the mage. Woo! It's a spear. I mean, okay. Alright, let's go to the Explorer camp because I can turn in this other quest too.
I've got some mackerel on the fire. It'll be ready soon.
Great God. Lord Glocos told us to
And I want to put that
These beaches are
spear
filled
in
with so
there.
many ruins. Ruins atop ruins.
I believe the Athenians just left.
Have you
all this
seen?
here.
But I broke my leg in the wreck. Yes! 4 of the shells! Thank you. At least now I have something to show for this disastrous voyage when I get home. I'm gonna make a trophy to hang from my wall. You're a damn fine hunter. I hope you make it to Syracuse someday and we can go boar hunting. You'd love it.
What are you gonna reward me with? Are you shitting me?
Damn leg wound by Artemis.
I did all that work and all I got was 2 blue items. I'm not gonna lie, that feels deceptively like
I owe you a
poopy.
great debt for it.
Because I busted my ass. And all I got was some crappy blue armor. Like, that was not easy to get those 4 items together. Alright, this is the last rush here, I think. I'll be right back. Alright, Chris is awake. She's doing her stuff. She's making more coffee. I got another cup of coffee. I just had a couple of, well, maybe three. I had more than two. I had 3 coconut cookies with cream cheese. And I had a steak sandwich for breakfast like an hour and a half ago. Yeah. What's he looking for? You're the one who was in here last night. Hey, while you're down there. Ah. Excuse me. Yeah, they're like little coconut thingies. I blame Chris. I'm not normally a cookie guy in the morning, but they were sitting on the counter when I just went to go get more coffee, and I was like, you know what sounds even better? I'm gonna open up some cream cheese. Slather some cream cheese on these bad boys. That's good. Ouch. That might be a new one. Pierce over 121 health. See, I would lose knowledge though, and I prefer having knowledge to vigor. That just connects. Ow. Rotting holes? This has got to be another dungeon.
Come here. Ah, we spoke briefly back at camp. You're the hero helping Lord Glaukos. What a tale that must be. I must have you tell me sometime.
And you are?
I am Sophocles of the Silver Tongue, greatest musician in Syracuse. Or I will be, when I return from this voyage, filled with new tales and songs. I've been hearing this wonderful, beautiful melody on the wind in my dreams. I need to learn the tune so I can play it myself. So I ventured here, through wild monsters, to find its source. And I found it. A siren is down there. I saw her myself. The poor creature. She's being held captive. She needs help.
Sirens are dangerous.
Does a rose not have thorns? Beauty and danger are two sides of the same coin, my friend.
Wow. That is not a smart move. But because we are playing a video game and we need to check out all the things,
Wonderful.
I'll help you rescue the
I'll
siren.
immortalize your name forever in my songs. All the taverns of Syracuse will ring with words of your deeds. Now, I suggest that you go down and deal with the awful creatures imprisoning the siren. Then I'll join you. I'll make sure everyone knows that you're the great warrior, not me. I just need to learn that song. I'll keep close eye on your feats of martial bravery for the tale of this day.
Alright, well now that I know that the Streambot cloud thing is working, we're going to increase the interval to every 30 minutes. I had it set to every 15 just to see if it was going to be pinging off. It's been going off all morning, so I think we're good. I'm going to dial that back a bit. Pretty impressive looking dungeon in here. One-time adventurer. We'll do 20 minutes instead of 30. I like the idea of once every 20 minutes, so 3 times an hour. We get a blast. Coffee is good, coffee is great. I can't imagine a life without coffee on my plate. There's the siren down there, I think. know I can't trust you.
Thank you, mortal.
I don't know.
Freedom tastes sweet. 1,000 curses upon Nemesis and the cursed shades that follow her. I spit on her name.
Tell me what happened.
My sisters and I used to rule these sands. But seasons ago, Nemesis arrived and slaughtered us. Us! Daughters of the muse Melpomene. Handmaidens to Persephone. Slaughtered like pigs. The very cosmos quakes at such a crime.
So why were you kept alive?
Because each siren carries within them their birth song. A divine song so beautiful that it blesses any who hears it, but can only be sung once. Nemesis demanded that I sing my birth song for her, so she could be empowered by its blessing. She has tortured me, yet still have refused.
Oh, great Siren. I am humbled to be in your presence. I weep tears of joy that such a noble creature has been freed.
These are good words. You are the one I have been singing to, calling out for rescue. One with a connection to the Muses. I owe you a debt, too.
I humbly request that you teach me your beautiful melody. I merely wish to share its beauty with the world.
I will grant you that. And more. I will sing you my birth song. No mere melody, but a tune so great that your spirits will be strengthened.
Thank you. Hero, I owe you everything. I'll stay here for a time after her song to learn her music, but then I'll see you back at camp.
That was cool. I got passive points and active points for that. Oh, look at the spirits coming. Oh, how cool is this? God, the music is awesome in this game. That was freaking awesome, dude. Really cool quest. Well, I tell you what. Look at all of them coming to join and listen. Up top here. Yeah. Nicely done. I mean, they've got an actual... We're just gonna sit here and vibe with the concert for however long this goes on. I'm very interested to see how long this takes. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that the complainers always miss. There's nothing to do in the game. I beat it in 10 hours. That was pretty freaking awesome. Oh, I absolutely prefer this to PoE 2. PoE 2 is fun, but this is way better than PoE 2. It's got story mode. It's got Greek mythos, which I know way more than PoE lore. they're both good games for their own reasons, but just on a personal level, this for me is way better than PoE 2. PoE 2 still has a lot of balance issues to sort out too, and they need to get their normal mode balanced because the difficulty levels still leave a lot to be desired. They're getting there. I've been a part of the early access since it kicked off. I jump in every few months, test things out, just like I do with this game. Like I said, it's fun for its own reasons. It's got its own unique things going on, but I definitely prefer this over PoE 2. That's right, Hector. Ain't no room for trolls. But I mean, I've been doing that since I was a kid, to be honest with you. I've always had a mouth on me, and I have never backed down from verbal bitch slapping someone for being an idiot. That's also why I don't know if I've told this story in a while. So when I was a junior, my parents sent me to a private Baptist school, right? And from the time I was a freshman in that school, I was always wanting to grow my hair long. And that school had very strict policies about you had to have a button-up shirt, your hair could not be touching your ears or your collar, and you had to be clean shaven. And I started having to shave when I was like 11. And so I was always pushing the limits with my hair and not shaving. And the principal and I were having issues. I was also having issues with my parents and just, you know, typical teenager trying to find my way in the world and dealing with super strict culty religious parents and things and going to this school. And so I was constantly having issues with the principal over the hair and the things. And then I started having problems at home because of my parents. And I was a skateboard kid, and I started smoking cigarettes and smoking other things. And, you know, just getting in trouble. And nothing serious, but, you know, like getting in trouble at school because I was pushing the boundaries of what was considered to be Christian. And I had multiple brush-ins with the principal because the principal of the school was also the pastor of the church. So, but this is so the verbal bashing of trolls. I promise there's a point to this. So there came a point when my parents kicked me out, and I was like 16 or whatever, and I was on my own. It was my first week of being kicked out, and the weekend had come and gone, and I did not shave. And I showed up to school on Monday morning, and I'm 16 years old, whatever. I show up to school on Monday morning. I still went to school, even though I still went to school. You know, I still wanted to do that, and I went to school, but I hadn't shaved since Friday. And oh, we're getting there, Hector. We're getting there. So we're getting there. Just hang on. Hold the thought about the Jesus with the long hair thing. So I'm at school, and I'm walking up the stairs to go to, like, English class, and the algebra teacher, who was also the Spanish teacher, who had been a missionary in Chile, was coming down the stairs, and he says, "Mr. Anderson, you are not allowed to be here in school without having shaved. I'm writing you up and giving you 3 demerits." And I went, "Okay." And I went into my English class. So I'm sitting there in English class, and in the middle of class, the principal, aka the pastor of the church, comes in, and in front of the whole class, grabs me on the shoulder and says, "Mr. Anderson, I need you to leave. You need to leave this classroom." And I was like, "What's the problem?" And he's like, "Well, you know the problem. You're not supposed to be here in this building if you have not shaved." And I turned around and I pointed at the picture on the wall, and I said, "What is your obsession with shaving? That picture of Jesus right there has long hair and a beard. So why am I expected to have short hair and no beard if Jesus himself has long hair and a beard in all of the pictures that you show? Furthermore, you guys are always telling me in church that only man looks at the outward appearance, but God sees in the heart. So if God knows what's in my heart and he knows that I'm a good and righteous human being, then it shouldn't matter if I have long hair and a beard, because God sees what's inside. It seems to me that you are judging me for my long hair." The pastor of the church, I give him this diatribe, right? I'm like 16 years old, and he grabs me physically, yanks me out of my chair, and says, "Mr. Anderson, I am sick and tired of your bullshit. Get out in the hallway right now." And then he expelled me. Like, took me out in the hallway and gave me this berating and was like, "You're expelled from this school." And I was just literally laughing in his face. As he was giving me this speech, because I knew in that moment, you are the most hypocritical. This is, by the way, when I was like, I'm done with religion, because, like, you're literally telling me one thing. You're preaching to me from the Bible, telling me that I'm supposed to do these things, but you yourself are not following the very same things you're teaching me right now. And I call you out on it as a 16-year-old kid in front of the whole class, and your reaction is to curse at me, which is breaking your own rules. You're sinning right now by cursing at me, and you're judging me, which is sinning. And you're literally humiliating me. You're not turning the other cheek. You're doing all of the things that the Bible tells you not to do, and you're supposed to be the leader of the church? Fuck you. Oh yeah. Ever since I was a teenager, I have had no problems talking, like, using my words to express myself. That's also why I made a career as a public speaker. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's just stupidity. So I've never had a problem talking down to trolls, be they pastors or no. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I became famous for several years at that school for being the man who broke the principal and made him curse in front of the whole classroom. Consequently, he also had a policy where he used to, like, physically grab kids, and he ended up getting in trouble with several parents over the years for being too hands-on with kids for discipline. And then I found out, like, 10 years after I was gone from that school, he got removed from his position because they found kiddie porn on his school computer. The hypocrisy ran deep. Oh, I am stuck. like redneck Christians. But also, I got on stage when I started doing acting when I was very young, like about 5. I think I was 5 or 6 when I started doing theatrical presentations and stuff. And then when I was 7, my parents actually let me participate. There was a college in Springfield, Missouri. I think it's still there. It's like a Christian school, I think, or Christian University. I don't remember. But they've got photos of me, and I vaguely remember it. But I played Tiny Tim in a stage production of the Christmas Carol. So I've just always been good at like memorizing and doing presentations, using my words. Open sesame.
Carrying too much.
What?
Pirates! I owe you a great debt, friend.
That's also how I knew from a young age that I was not cut out for military, because I cannot tolerate someone yelling at me for no reason and demanding that I do something without explanation. Like, I'm sorry, no. If there's logic for why I need to be doing this thing, I'm happy to listen to logic and reason. But the moment you tell me to blindly follow something just because you're telling me to, no, I'm sorry, you lost me. You are out of your fucking mind if you expect me to just do something because you told me that I need to do it. Ain't gonna happen. Chain of command, soldier! How about the chain of, explain to me why we need to be doing this, and if I understand it and it makes sense, then I'm gonna agree with you. And if it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna question it. see a quest NPC. Oh, I better kill these bad guys first. Yeah, authority figures are the worst. And what's really scary is how, like, I've always had a problem with like cops. Like, I have had when I was I was probably 19. It was after the Star Wars festival in Denver, so I had to have been 19 or 20. And I had I was a construction worker, and I had gone out, hung out at my parents for a barbecue, I think, with the workers, and there were like 2 weeks before, there were beer cans in the back of my truck, like 5 or 6 crushed up beer cans. They had been in the back of my truck for so long, they were rusted. That's how long they had been in the back of my truck, rusty beer cans. So I'm leaving this podunk town in North Colorado. And the town had a speed limit of 35 that went to 45, and then it went to 65 after you got outside the outskirts of town. So I'm out on the outskirts of town. I pass the 45-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. I see the 65-mile-an-hour speed limit sign ahead, and I start speeding up because it's 65 miles an hour. Now, obviously, I was doing 65 before I got to the 65-mile-an-hour speed limit, right? So technically, I was speeding, but I was in between the 45 and the 65-mile-an-hour speed limit. I was out of town speeding up, and I get this frickin' city cop who pulls me over, and I had long hair. At the time, I had gauged earrings. I had 2 gauged earrings on each side, long hair. And I don't know, it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something. And he pulls me over, and it's a dude, and it's a guy cop and a woman cop, right? And she comes up on the passenger side, and he comes up on the driver's side, and I roll my window down a few inches, and I'm like, "Can I help you?" And he's like, "Where's the fire, son?" And I was like, I did that, and I went, "There's a fire? Where?" I wasn't aware there was a fire. And he got real grumpy real fast because I smart-mouthed him. And I said, "Well, I clocked you doing 65 and a 45. And I said, "Well, there's a 65-mile-an-hour speed limit, and I was speeding up to go 65 because that's the speed limit here on this stretch of highway." And he's like, "Well, you weren't at the speed limit sign yet, were you?" And I was like, "Well, if you want to be technical about it, but, you know." And he's like, he looked at the back of my truck and he sees the beer cans. He's like, "You been drinking?" And I said, "Do you see those beer cans and all the rust all over them? What do you think?" And he got even grumpier. And then he says, "Well, I think I smell alcohol in your breath." And I said, "Well, then I think you might need to get your nose checked." And he got really pissed. And it's like, "Well, I'm going to have to search your vehicle." And I says, "Do you have a warrant?" He's like, "I got probable cause." And I said, "What probable cause do you have?" And he's like, "Beer cans in the back of your truck." And I was like, "Those obviously have rust on them. So your probable cause is you're just looking at me with my long hair and being judgmental." And he got really mad. And he says, "You can either step out of the vehicle or I'll pull you out of the vehicle." So I stepped out of the vehicle, and there was no ifs, ands, or buts. I got slammed up against the hood of the truck. I got cuffed. And then the bitch cop held me down while he searched through the interior of my truck. Didn't find anything, of course. And then I got held down for like 30 minutes while he went back and wrote me a ticket for speeding. And then they uncuffed me and put me back and had the balls to tell me, "Have a nice day." So I immediately went back to my apartment, called the Attorney General's office, and said, "I want to report police brutality." And I went in and told the Attorney General what had happened. I showed him my bloodied wrists from the handcuffs and explained what had happened. And he literally told me, "Well, that town's known for having some guys who are obvious cowboys who don't like long-haired hippies. So do you want to press charges or do you just want me to drop the ticket?" And I said, "Just drop the ticket. We're cool." And he literally did. He just tore up the ticket. And I didn't have to do anything. And I was like, and the 45-year-old me would have been like, "Let's take it to court." If the Attorney General is on my side, if I've got the local office. By the way, it wasn't immediate, by the way. It was not like I called and I got right in. It was a process of a few days to get into the office. But yeah, I've never dealt with authority figures well. If you're going to try to be a dick about the fact that you have a badge or something, then we're going to have issues. I don't think I
You
can talk
an
to this
enemy
guy.
to
There we
King
go.
of Tides, yes? Our leader. My enemy of him too. You and I, we friends?
Tell me how to get into the fortress.
I will. We friends. But friend doesn't let friend stay stuck in cage, yes? You free me, and I'll tell you secret way into fortress, yes? Warden has key. Must be close. You could take it.
I could take it. You gonna take that key. Well, I'm not getting through there, so I'm assuming we have to go around. By the way, all of my stories should be taken with a grain of salt because they happened 20, 30 years ago, and the exaggerative storyteller in me may embellish a few points here and there, exaggerative. But I promise you, it's all true. The fish was this big!
The Ichthyans invaded so many homes of the people to the south. It feels like justice that we've taken the battle to them for a change.
Alright, hang on, let me turn on the PlayStation here in a second to see if it's available to download Transcend. See, that's why it's important to put those modifiers in there, because it's not like I called the Attorney General office and he was just sitting there at his phone waiting for me to call and I immediately got in. It was call the office, talk to the secretary, explain what happened, wait for a call back, talk to him on the phone, schedule a visit to the office, show him my wrists, have a sit-down talk with the guy. I mean, it was a process of a few days. But it's important to modify those things a little bit. You know, we can, for the purpose of stellar storytelling, we can edit out the boring bits and get to the good shit. All right, hang on. I'm turning on my PlayStation. Let's see if the patch is available. If it's on Steam, it might be out on. New World Eternum is patching. Here we go. And now we just wait for the servers to come up. So we'll leave that on and patching, and then we will, actually I will plug the PlayStation controller in, so get that charging up, and then we can go back over here. I clicked the wrong button, my bad. I'm sitting here waiting for my Elgato card. What's going on? It's because I told it to go to the Xbox instead of the gaming PC. Well, that's how you get to be a storyteller.
Thanks.
My wife makes fun of me because when I have a chit chat with her sisters and stuff and we're telling stories, She's like, you always exaggerate. And I was like, that's the point. Like, that's the point of being a storyteller, is you make things entertaining.
South to kill humans for the goddess. Most follow him, but not me. Not what I want.
What do you want?
Just want to swim far away from here. Make new life in new waters.
How do I get into the fortress?
Behind the waterfall. A secret way. Go. Kill King of Tides.
Alright. Behind the waterfall. Oh, you know what? I forgot that I leveled up and have points to spend. Projectile damage or spell? I'll take projectile damage for now. And then we're gonna keep leveling up. 4%. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, I'll be right back. We're looking for a waterfall. Alright, I gotta stop and kill these. Those poisons are quite nasty.
This place. The Ichthyans never stop sinking to new lows.
I hear someone. Which?
Oh, hang on, I gotta deal with these guys.
Doesn't matter. Read spell from the scroll. King of Tides said we make bone warriors too slowly. Move! Wait. Your smell. Earth and sweat. A human. don't kill me. Have mercy, please.
Who are you?
Just a lowly shaman. Used to boil remedies for the injured. Help with egg hatching. But now...
I don't know. Can I trust
King
him?
of Tides forces me to use dark witchcraft instead. Evil. She wants bones of our dead to rise and fight for her. You will face King of Tides. Kill him. I help you. Here, drink potion. Will make you strong. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Mercy, human. I beg. Mercy, human. I beg.
I don't trust him at all. But fuck it.
Stupid human.
That's what I thought. Worth a shot. Suspected he was lying. Proven correct.
It feels good to be out of those accursed caves. Oh dear.
Yep, there's a horn. They know we're here. Teleporter. Yep, we're downloading as we speak already in the background. I'm eventually going to come up against a brick wall where I probably have to make a stand, and whether or not I survive that stand is going to be another question entirely. Heart of the Stronghold, this is what I'm looking for.
Goddess. Bone warriors strong. We will conquer more human lands. Find more Titan Ichor.
Will you? Or will you fail again? Perhaps another Ichthian would do better as king.
No. No other has teeth so sharp or jaws so strong. Someone here. Intruder. Human. The one you seek, mistress.
Of course.
His head will be yours, goddess.
Alright,
Warriors,
let's see what the strat on this guy is. Got a pretty massive, like, overshield or something. Out of juice. Oh, I got caught. Got caught. This right here, guys, is the perfect example of why I prefer this to Path of Exile 2. Because right now, like, I can afford to, like, miss a few and get stuck in a couple of things and not panic. Because I'm not going to instantly die from missing a button press or a dodge or something. But because this game has a story mode, I get to actually do this at a casual level and still feel like I'm accomplishing something. Feel a moderate level of challenge while at not being overwhelmed. And I don't get punished because I have to, like, oh, scratch my face, my nose is itching or something like that, if that makes sense. Alright, so far I have yet to actually do any damage to this guy. Yeah, you be grumpy all you want. Oh, I missed. Oh, I got caught.
The goddess blesses me.
I'm just gonna go toe-to-toe. I got this bitch.
Good riddance to that ridiculous Ichthian king. I'm glad you avenged the people of Pyrgos.
Alright. Treasure? What? I have no idea where Frodo is. Christina? Ya tienes que buscarlo. That's not good. ¿Te escapó? Yo di comida a las 4 de la mañana. Revísela bien.
The Indians serve their purpose. They don't. Stupid. Defeating them is no great feat. When you face me, you'll shatter like dry bones underfoot. The Styx's dark waters wait for you.
Okay. 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 What is a day one release on Game Pass?
There are pirates and monsters everywhere. I'm glad to be back in here.
Gracing my poor old halls.
216 medium. I don't want medium. Man, that is... I mean, it's almost kind of better. No, hang on, I didn't mean to drop that. It's got a better cooldown. I'm gonna move over here and do this way. This is really annoying. Those are definitely better boots. The helmet I'm torn on. I mean, it's definitely better, but it looks freaking horrible. I don't like the look of it at all.
I owe you a great debt.
Yeah, what game are you talking about that is a day one Game Pass release on PC, releasing 1.0 in a few days? I think I know what game you're talking about, but I didn't see anybody drop a title into the YouTube chat, so I'm assuming you're talking about PAX Die, because that's dropping into PC Game Pass. But I haven't seen anybody mention PAX Die at all, so I'm wondering why that's being mentioned, or what frame of reference.
The gods are more glorious.
Oh shit, how did I... Hang on, I don't know how I did this. Somehow I am on a different hotbar, and I don't know how I did that. How am I on a different hotbar? Ah! I hit LS.
By Olympus, your aura feels dark. You must have absorbed quite a bit of Nemesis's divine energy. Learn anything useful?
The Ichthians have been worshipping Nemesis.
So, she is behind everything? The Ichthians swarming south? The flooding of Pyrgos's farms? Oh, the suffering of those poor people. At the start of the Ichthian invasion, I came upon the farmhouse of a family whose children I'd tutored as Philon. The father had died in the doorway, 3 spears through his chest, a knife clutched in his hand. The mother, she'd tried to shield the children. The little girl had been named Glauci in honor of their god. Nemesis will face my divine wrath for what she has done.
P.S. She's also trying to raise Kronos.
I can't believe it. I mean, I believe you, but Nemesis is insane. She has to be. Kronos lived before my time, but all the older gods say he was a monster. Zeus has his flaws, many of them, but at least he won't destroy the world.
Well, let's focus on freeing Scylla.
Yes, I got the portal working. When we find Scylla, you'll need to pull Nemesis's energy out of her to transform her back from a monster to the nymph she really is. Since she's currently under Nemesis's control, I doubt she'll just let us do it without a fight. So, be ready. Honestly, I'm more afraid of facing the nymph
than the monster. She will hate me for what I did. And she'll be right to.
So what did you do?
I'm responsible for what happened to her. But we don't have time for a long story now. Let's go through the portal and face her. After you.
Leroy Jenkins!
Stick close together. These old halls aren't safe. It's been centuries since I was here last.
Let's get moving, buddy. No time for reminiscing.
Let's go find Skilla. Time to face her.
Ain't no time for reminiscing. We got shits to do.
Oh, the door is shut. Let me see.
We'll probably need to gather portals or something.
Keep the restless dead off me while I figure this out. How does this damn rusted thing? Perhaps if I... No, that wasn't it.
Okay, Gandalf.
It's locked. Can you jump over to the right and hit the release mechanism? Get back over here.
You coming along, big boy?
I remember the grand opening of this temple. This hall was... Damn, another closed door. Oh, I miss when the priests opened them for me. Let's do the same as last time. I'll go right and pull the lever. You go left and find the release mechanism to unlock it. Crumbling ruins. We're cut off. You go on. I'll find a way around. Try not to get
All alone, little rat. I see you down there. Soon you will face me and die. But first, I want you to understand.
Skilla, I'm in love with you. You feel the same, don't you?
Memories.
No. I'm sorry. I do not love you.
Ooh, did he get pissed and vengeful?
And so she deserves eternal punishment for this crime.
I don't care how you punish her, Charles. Punish her. Don't
He did. He got vengeful. He got pissed.
Oh, Glaucus. Poor Skilla. I had no idea.
You got pissed that you got rejected. What a little bitch.
Do you see the truth now? The gods like Laokos are selfish children, ruining this world with power they lack.
I'm getting eaten alive while this cutscene's happening. I wonder if I'm gonna die.
In Kronos can wipe away these last cursed millennia of tyranny. The Moira are cruel. Sending someone so weak to challenge me. At least you won't suffer in Hades for long. When I'm done, you'll have never even been born. What? No! The die file should serve me!
Sucks to be you, bitch.
Die? It completely absorbed her attack. Praise the Moira.
Carpenters! Kill them for me! Now!
Alright. Oh shit, I wonder if I should... We may have to clear all of these. Way is clear.
I was being merciful. I helped you understand why. I was going to make your end quick. I may not be able to kill you myself, but my servants will eviscerate you.
I might die. Oh, that's nasty.
Bane of sailors who worship clouds.
So that was her becoming cursed. All because she refused to love a god.
But the same isn't true of poor old Glaucus. It's been too long since I last saw him face to face.
Of course now I gotta find the...
He's in trouble.
Yeah, no shit. Is there another... No! No! Out of potions. Until they reached up to scratch my face and died. It's bound to happen. Oh shit, we were a long way away, but I can at least go up to that portal. No, I did the wrong thing. I went to the wrong one, I think. Stop. Alright, this is confusing the fuck out of me. Yeah, I don't want to be here. I accidentally teleported out. There we go. Sunken Temple Center. Yes. Sunken Temple Center. Okay. Somehow I teleported out because I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Alright. Part of this is me. I'm not willing to sit here and fight through 500 waves of mobs. I'm just sort of bum rushing to the boss rooms. And if I fall along the way, trying not to fall along the way, but at least it'll happen from time to time. Give me another portal, so I don't have to fight my way through here again.
I've left a gift for you. Just ahead. I hope you enjoy it.
It's a trail of blood. Is that Glaukos? I have a feeling this is Glaukos.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get the portal. Also, I forgot, because I leveled... We're at the max on this.
I was no match for... It's been a long time since I've felt pain like this.
Are you gonna be alright?
I don't have long left. Maybe this is what I deserve in the end. But you... free, Skilla. She doesn't deserve eternal punishment. She never did. Make things.
Oh, old friend.
Bye-bye, Glaukos.
No.
I was never going to let anyone who helped you survive. Skila, wake up. I have a meal for you. Hungry. So hungry.
Well, let's see if we get it. Out! Don't get stuck in that. Okay, those are unavoidable. Get out of that. Don't get stuck in that. Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. And I can't deal with those. Kill it? Alright. Oh, there. Hang on, hang on. Can't. Ding dong, the bitch is dead. The wicked bitch, the wicked bitch. Maybe. Oh no, phase 2. Alright. I celebrated too soon. Oh, ow. Oh, stop. Get out. Damn it.
Need to wait.
Woo! Stab the bitch. Oh, nice. We've cleansed her.
In the days to come, you'll wish you died a clean death in battle. This much, I promise you.
Gods. The hunger. It has lifted.
What's up, Deeks?
Thank you.
What's up, Napier?
I remember everything. Every crunch of bone between my teeth. Every sailor's scream. The taste of their meat on my tongue. Why did you come here?
We came with Glaucus to free you from your torment.
Glaukos? That bastard. Where is he?
He tried to free you, but Nemesis, she murdered him. His body is up there.
He... what? I do not... But Nemesis lives. How dare she turn me into a monster? How dare she curse me with such terrible hunger?
Join us and help fight.
You would stand against Retribution herself. A worthy task. I will add my strength to yours. I will open a doorway to Olympus. There we can seek safe harbor and the aid of the Olympians.
Oh, hold on. We got all sorts of goodies. None of which I can use or wear.
There. Quickly step through to Olympus.
All right, that is the end of Chapter 2 for Titan Quest II's Early Access. So that was the Northern Beaches edition. I would need to check the time on that. I feel like that was about 15 hours of additional content. Let me go check actually really quick. It was a nice, pretty chunky edition. Alright, so this was the Northern Beaches update. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that was more like 10 hours. Like about 10 hours of additional content. So that's pretty good for another chapter. So there's about 25 hours in the first launch, another 10 hours added, so we're up to about 35 hours of story content on easy mode, bearing in mind. So if you play it on normal or hardcore, you're going to get more enjoyment out of it. That's a pretty good chunk of available story to go through with a single character. Then, of course, you can come around and try a different class out in Titan Quest 2. With 45 minutes to spare, right? We're assuming the servers come up on time for New World. So yeah, well, cool. Well, that's a wrap on that for now. We'll obviously be back when Chapter 3 releases, which will probably be in a few months. Shout out to THQ Nordic once again for the key. I am playing on an early access key provided by them. Really enjoyed this game. Every single time I come back and play it, I have a great time. I'm looking forward to seeing this continue to evolve and grow. Highly enjoyed the Ice Mage this time around. I do think the Earthquake shit that they added for the Earth Mage looks super cool. I don't have time to play another round right now, but it also the Earth Mage intrigues me a lot because they added that new like pulsing Earthquake, which like centers on yourself and just pulses, and then you get like an Earth form to make like yourself make a Stone Golem. So there's some really cool stuff going on. So, all right, that's a wrap. I'm going to take a break from here, go do some exercises, etc., etc. I will be back as soon as the New World Eternum servers are up for the launch of Nighthaven. I will be back, ready to go, and we will continue onwards. Assuming that everything is on schedule, it's in about an hour I should be back. What time is it now? Yeah, it's about 7:15, so I'll check back at about 8 o'clock. I'm going to go to the park right now and do some exercises, because it's been raining like nonstop. We haven't had rain for 2 days, so I should be able to go to the park and actually do some exercises since it's not a muddy mess. So I'm going to go do some exercises, come back, and see if the servers are up. So if everything goes well, I'll be back in about an hour. New World Eternum's Nighthaven update. As always, live on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick. Follow along where you want. Everything in between, as the stream bot just reminded you, is over on YouTube. So follow along there, everybody. Catch you in a bit.